Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Before I get started, I do want to note that I am a long-term holder of Litecoin. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours of time. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Absolutely monster move since the last video I did. Basically 24 hours ago, not only has the price action been extremely nice, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume the chart has had for quite a while. So definitely some updates here need to be made. And even though I'm a long-term holder, and I'll check back on this and really just care about things from an investing standpoint, it's still very nice to pull up the chart and just see such a nice move. And if I was a trader, then yeah, that'd be kind of a different story. I'd probably be that much more excited. But either way, very, very nice move. No, any way you slice it. The first thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning and just get rid of these lines down here. Sure, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, where I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place, I want to just try to keep this analysis as clean as possible. And the easiest way to really kind of do that is to talk about a couple of the newest areas of support. And then we're going to talk about one that's, what I would call just kind of the lazy level of support, if you will. But the first area of support is what I would call the ideal level. I mean, if you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above 195. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below 195, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can manage to stay up above that level, then that would be, a very ideal situation. And that's just coming from this previous area of resistance over there. So I'll zoom back in on the chart. As far as that lazy area of support is concerned, or really the kind of just applying the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. I believe I talked about this in yesterday's video. But that's where the purple line once again comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to continue to move itself higher and higher. So from a grand scheme of things perspective, as far as the health of the move, this right here being defined as the move, how do you gauge the health of that? Simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the price action's in full health. However you can best visualize that, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? For this one, I have to scrunch up the chart quite a bit, which is a good problem to have. So there it is. And that area of resistance, I'm not sure if the price hit it today or not. Actually went slightly above it, right here at $215. Again, this is coming back from several weeks ago, but $215, like I said, it temporarily broke above it today, but that didn't last. So $215, that next key level. In the event the breakout continues, the next key level of resistance to keep an eye on, right up here at 230. So 215, 230, the next two key levels of resistance going forward. But like I said, from the big picture of things, as long as the price starts staying above this purple line, then the bulls are in full control. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.